emergency lives, lad. It's got to happen.
Separate thumbnail, separate fucking... Honestly.
It's got to happen sometimes. Separato.
Honestly. Everton beat Man United 1-0. 10 men. Liam, Everton fan, talk to me. How proud are you of the game and the boys after that? How proud are you, Garner Gay? He obviously slapped them all into action.
I think he obviously read that stat that 10 men always do better than 11 men. So he took one for the team, slapped Michael Keane like everyone's always dreamt of doing.
That's true.
And
are you not a big fan of him at all?
Who?
Michael Keane.
Not before this season. This season he's been quality.
Has he?
Arguably by best player, yeah. A lot of people's favourite player this year because they thought it was going to be a disaster with no Branthwaite. And
Where
to
is
have
Branthwaite?
somebody just come.
Yeah.
I mean, he wasn't even going to sign in the summer, Michael Keane. Like he was the one. We had like 8 players that are out of contract, and we had to sign a few to keep.
Euro's just mediocre. I'm just watching the game. I think MH. Sorry to interrupt you there. MH, I'm sure after the Grimsby game, you linked up with us and said we need a bit of patience. Are you done now with Amorim? I mean, I've been saying this for fucking years.
What's he said? Amorim needs to go, mate. It was MH, wasn't it? Because he was beefing in the chat. He didn't like your opinions.
Is he just?
Mate, I respect people that want to give managers time, but there comes a point where Alex, you've got to look at this and you think you got a situation where you're against 10 man for the majority of the game.
You create nothing.
You create no chances. Now that is awful.
Yeah.
Like there's no other way to put this. It is absolutely awful.
Of course it is.
You know, Everton had backs against the wall situation. They got a goal against the run of play. But to be fair, I think, do you know what? One thing that sticks out as well, when Everton started the game, why I was so pissed off that happened, I thought Everton were going to win anyway. I thought Everton looked more dangerous. They're the better team. They've got better players.
We were going to go for it. It's just, obviously, tactics had to change when we went to 10. Like it does for anyone. And 10 men normally win, which is insane to say, but they do, don't they?
Yeah.
Well, it's just you always feel more confident going against 10 men.
They do when you go to Old Trafford and Amorim's in the old...
But when you've got Xerxes teeing off against you, it doesn't really matter.
Look, let's just talk. You mentioned Xerxes. How poor was Xerxes? Xerxes playing 90 minutes today. How can we accommodate for that?
He made Tierno Barry look really good.
I totally agree with that. Xerxes Barry was not the worst striker on the pitch today. And I think that's damning.
I thought that was Barry's best game for us, to be fair.
I thought Barry was okay. Well, this is the thing.
Let's talk about other things though, Alex. Like the trust from Ruben Amorim in Mason Mount. Now we had this with Ten Hag. Ten Hag loved this guy, and now it seems to have transitioned that now Amorim really likes him.
Yeah.
He seems to have that teacher's pet vibe. Why are these managers sticking with this man? He's a number 10 that ultimately can't perform in a number 10 role.
Look, he's a poor player, and 60 million from Ten Hag on a guy, and don't forget, Ten Hag played him to play him as an 8. So we were now lumbered with this guy. He's a poor number 10. He's an average attacker. We paid 60 million the last year of a contract. Abysmal.
Sorry?
Mason Mount.
Yeah.
Abysmal. Dude, I'm sick of seeing opposing clubs coming to Old Trafford.
At that point, he was in and around the England team.
Who does Mason? But
it was
I hated that.
It was that.
Yeah,
I
know you was ahead of the curve with it, and you hated him anyway.
Hated Sancho.
But a lot of people didn't.
No.
It was still way.
But is this a problem with United recruitment? That are they recruiting off Instagram, or are they recruiting off actually scouting players that suit
I'm sick to death of opposing teams coming to Old Trafford with a better number 10. And Dewsbury all add him to the list.
But last year you wouldn't have done because we'd have had Decore there.
Decore?
No.
Is Mason Mount better than Decore?
100 million %, yes. Decore can't control the ball, pass the ball, or anything.
Yeah, so a couple of comments here. MH, Alex, you really close to me. My eyes aren't as good as they used to be.
Done, mate. You can't even score goals 10 men Everton. Nah, mate. Pack your things. This is embarrassing. Our best method of attack was 4 men in the box, 2 wing backs and large crosses. Look, I said it with this system.
Hope for the best.
Look, you do the same thing next week. You're not going to be playing against elite defenders like Michael Keane and Vitaly Mikolenko.
This system relies on...
Give him a slap and he fucking activates.
Ruben Amorim's system...
Activate Keane.
Ruben Amorim's system relies on Patrick Dorgu turning to Ryan Giggs. It's dross. It's fucking dross.
Yeah.
And
Alex,
people defending this. The first half, what happened? Ball comes to the back post, Dorgu half volley goes over. It's Patrick Dorgu. Rick Barlow texted me, one of my mates, United fan, and he went, "Oh, when I saw Dorgu teeing up the volley, I sat back. I knew he was going to miss." Is that not the problem? We've got Patrick Dorgu and Mazraoui as an offensive players in this system. It's dog shit.
This is the thing with the formation, though, isn't it? Like, if you're designing a team, you're thinking, right, how do you win a game?
Yeah.
You get balls into the box.
Yeah.
Who gets balls into the box? Oh, the wide players have the most time on the ball because you're getting it fed from your wing backs.
Yeah,
you get it
yeah.
off the keeper. So your wide players are your main form of attack. Who are your wide players going to be? Oh, we need to get them like the best, most exciting players you can.
Yeah.
3-5-2, what you play, doesn't account for that. It's like, who's the most boring player? Oh, a left back. Put him in the most advanced.
What
role,
you're saying is
it
it
makes no sense.
exposes
Yeah.
the weaknesses of everyone.
Yeah.
So if you think
It's
about
like,
Amorim's
it's
system,
exactly what we do though when we've done it. We've put Michaelenko, our worst player, at finding a pass or creating something.
Yeah.
We put him into that role of a left wing back where he's got to create something.
Yeah.
It makes no sense.
It makes no sense.
You want Grealish to be doing that. You wouldn't. It just doesn't make sense.
Give me, out of the top of your head, right, you know the best fullbacks in history? Let's just name a few. Cafu,
Dani Alves.
Zanetti, Dani Alves, Marcelo,
Zambrotta.
Roberto Carlos, Zambrotta. These amazing fullbacks. Did they ever play at wing back? No, because we didn't need them to. We played them at fullback.
They were elite at what they did.
Cafu was amazing offensively, but we never played him at wing back. He's a defender.
My issue, Alex, is what this system promotes, and it ultimately promotes failed wingers. And that is what it is. Dorgu is never Dorgu is like the poorest man's version of a Jeremy Doku.
Yeah, he should
like
not,
an awful version that can't beat a man.
He should not be given the full reins of Man United's attack.
Alex called it when he got that chance and he spooned it over like we knew he would.
Yeah.
Because you went, oh well, Ryan Giggs would have been in that situation.
Yeah.
Cristiano Ronaldo would have been in that situation.
Nani.
Now you have got players like that. But this is what Amorim wants.
Yeah.
Well, if this is what Amorim wants, it's not working. So he has got to take the heat for it.
How can people defend Amorim and watch Patrick Dorgu spoon volleys at the back post? I'm sorry, you're clueless.
Yeah.
It's
piss, boys.
It's factual. Patrick Dorgu is not going to get better at shooting in the final third. Amorim wants him to. What about Mazraoui? Mazraoui's not an offensive player. He's bollocks. Look at this goal here. We're just watching a replay for anyone watching. The goal, who's at Ghana? Ghana's playing a pass. Bruno and Casemiro are split and Dewsbury Hall's in space. If we had a Carrick playing, or a Keane, or I'm not even talking about them, like a Matic, where would they be? Bruno and Casemiro are in a 2. We're outnumbered. You've got 10 men here, Liam. And Dewsbury Hall's a free man. And the drawing the arrows on here, he wants Yoro to go tight, right? To jump. Why will Yoro not go tight to Dewsbury Hall? Because he can't.
Well, he goes to, but Casemiro comes back.
But what I'm saying is, so the arrows are coming down here. Yoro has to go tight to Dewsbury Hall. Why is Yoro not doing that? Because he's not good enough.
How old is he, Yoro?
He's 20 odd.
But it's not. He's 20, and he's not 19 when he's not.
It's not an indictment on Yoro. He's a centre back. What in history of right? Let's think about this.
It's hard to break down that goal line. It was a fucking.
Let's think about this, right? Maldini and Nesta. Who do they pick up? They pick up a number 9, right?
Yeah.
What we're saying here is he wants Lenny Yoro to pick up the number 10.
Yeah.
Rio Ferdinand and Vidic. Do you know their worst night in history?
Yeah.
Was against Messi, who played false 9. When Kaká came to Old Trafford, Rio and Vidic had no business with Kaká. They pick up the striker. They pick up whoever it was that night. Inzaghi. This system, he wants Shaw and Yoro to jump on the number 10. Dewsbury Hall jinks inside Yoro because he's better. Pink bangs it in the top bins. I fucking hate it, lad.
You can't compare it to then because then you had 2 out-and-out strikers, so you had your centre-backs pinning your strikers, you had your midfielders.
But do you just know it's easier though? If you play a back 4, you know it's picking up.
No. It should be easier for you because you've got 3 men marking Tieno Barry today, and you've got 2 men marking Keane and.
That's the problem, Liam.
You've got 5 on 2.
Okay, no, I hear you. The problem is we've got 3 men. So Delict picks up Barry, Shaw and Yoro are
free.
And do you know why they're free? Because they don't want to push on Dewsbury Hall. They don't want business with that.
They don't need to. They got Casemiro and Bruno.
No. Right, Casemiro and Bruno are taking up the the two DMs, so Gay and Garner, when Gay was on the pitch, that leaves Dewsbury Hall open.
Subtitles I'm looking for.
We ain't
Oh,
got subs.
yeah, you're not going to be able to do that, man.
Who are the best modern day wing backs? Can we even name 5? It's Christian said it. It's your Perisic's. It's your fucking.
Yeah.
Who's the one that?
Kolarov, we have one.
Kolarov, Victor Moses, failed wingers.
Yeah.
Seamus Coleman.
We've not even got failed wingers.
do it.
We've got average fullbacks. We've got Mazraoui. Bring Wan-Bissaka back. Put him as a fucking
You
wing
need to look at
back.
Italians.
I can never champion a team where it's like Antonio Valencia is an integral part of it. Do you know what I mean? It's them players that you're like, I can't really get behind them. They're not exciting. Even Nani. We think about how far the Premier League has fallen.
Yeah,
But
it's
Ruben
poor
Amorim is promoting a system in which you need these shit players to actually take chances. Surely he's realising now, your spare man, I said it in the game against City, your spare man was Dorgu.
Yeah.
He's not going to do it.
No, he's not gonna do
Dallo.
it.
And this also, Alex, this in-game decision making. What's your opinion on this? Chopping and changing. Nobody knows where the fuck they're playing.
I mean that's a good point, Nick. Because like you look at what finished today. You had Yoros at left centre back because Shaw got hooked. Mazraoui got hooked. Ahmad's at right wing back. The back 5 starts off like this. You guarantee 3 of them ain't finishing where they started.
Yeah.
So who was it today? Dorgu hooked. Right, think about this, right? Think about this. Ruben Amorim plays 5-2-3, whatever it is, right?
Yeah.
Today, we lost 1-0 at home to Everton. He subbed the right wing back, the left wing back, the left centre back. 3 of Ruben Amorim's 5 subs in a 1-0 loss to Everton were his back 5. He's dog shit. He's a dog shit coach. He's
He's a doggo coach.
We'll get back to
Yeah.
we'll get back to Cookie United. Don't worry, we've got a lot to say. But
Back in a sec,
in
one sec.
fairness, it'd be a good time to turn to you, lad, and how well Everton have actually. I mean, you look at the team they've actually built, and quietly. I mean, I say it myself as a City fan, and I look at it. I'm quite envious of some of the players you've got in your team compared to what we're trying to channel in a Savinho or Doku, and you've quietly built. You've got Dye, Grealish looks classy on the wing. I know the number 9's a problem. Dewsbury Hall in behind. Talk to me.
It's so annoying how good we could be if we had a good striker or a semi-good striker, an average striker. If we had a Mitrovic striker up front, which is who I want in January. That's why I'm bringing his name up. If we had him up front rather than these people that cannot do anything. Like, he's gone another game without a shot on target, Barry, by the way. We're entering December and he's not had a shot on target yet.
He has, but in a way, and I hear your point, like, if Everton did get a number 9, unfortunately, the reality of being an Everton fan, and a lot of these clubs, unfortunately, even your Villas, they understand the way the league works, that if a player gets that big, then ultimately the big dog comes in, and then that's snatched before them like an Ndai before they can get the next step. Well, so it is frustrating. But
so now we've got Tyler Diblin. He can't get a minute for us. We just spent 40 million on him. Like,
it's a nice situation to be in, though.
Well, no, it's a situation where Ndai goes away in AFCON in January, so Diblin then gets embedded, and then Ndai leaves in the summer. Would you use the money from Ndai on a striker next year? It's annoying.
Would you rather like a player in that position that is a good footballer? I'm not saying he played Tyler Dibbling as a 9, but like
I said to do that.
Yeah, in a way, I have always championed. I'd rather have a good football. We won the league with a false 9.
Yeah.
I don't think it really needs. We had Bernardo there. Foden did a job there. Bernardo did a job there. It didn't really matter. Like we put someone there, and we were keeping the ball that much from the opposition. They were classy players. Players were dropping in because they had to come towards us. I think Everton, if they go in that direction, that could be the difference between Europe and between just falling short.
I want us to at least try it and try Diblin as a striker because...
Really?
Yeah, because he's not getting any minutes.
Yeah,
he's
not.
McNeil, Rogbinham, I don't know who else came on. Alcaraz. Who was the other one that came on? There was another one that came on at end, attacking player. Like, none of those players should be coming on ahead of a £40 million summer signing.
Yeah.
No.
But and if you actually look at it, the reason these number 9s are starting is because it's like a focal point. They're good at holding up the ball, all them bullshit keywords, but it's like they're actually not that good at doing what they say on the tin.
I don't really want to badmouth Barry in that game because I
thought... No. Today, that is one of the better performances I've seen,
but he still didn't have a shot, and he still didn't create anything.
He didn't really do much.
So are you wanting the club to bring in a striker in Jam?
Yeah,
Mitrovic.
Mitrovic.
Yeah, Mitrovic.
Mitrovic, but apparently Ivan Toney's the one. But I remember apparently someone said something racist to Ivan Toney at an Everton game once, so I don't think he likes us that much. But his agent says he's up for it.
McNeil came on, he did. Yeah.
What do you think, Aldo? Just to finish up, what do you think with the season expectations for Everton? I mean, they're looking good.
Beginning of the season, after last year when Moyes came on, the expectations was top half.
Yeah.
My bet this season was Sunderland and Everton top half. That's my
solid bet now, then, isn't it?
Yeah, it's looking all right. But now, after the start of the season, with how good we are, we're a striker away from bloody Europe.
Yeah, you actually are. Yeah.
We're a striker away, and when Bramthwaite comes back, how are we? Who gets dropped? Michael Keane is a lot of players' player of the year. Here we go.
Keane's trying to settle him down.
I don't know.
They went head to head.
He squares up
I thought he did.
Michael Keane squares up to Gay and then pushes him. And then pushes him again.
Yeah, but if someone approaches you
it's so weak, man. It's such a
United are so bad.
It's so weak for it to be your own player.
United are that bad that the opposition have had a fight and got a red card, and it's not even a talking point.
And it's not affected Michael Keane's performance at all.
No, he was close.
I'm not talking about Michael Keane though. How good has Michael Keane done to keep a clean sheet after that?
No,
and him to not be involved in any errors or anything like that. At no point did we mention Michael Keane.
Based on how Moyes ran down the touch, I disagree with you, but then you know your team better than I do. You called it, and Moyes did sprint down the touchline. I ain't seen that in all of his games managing fucking West Ham, United, Everton. Yeah, I've not seen that. He went in with blood, and he obviously did go in, but Keane kept his head, and he did it. It was brilliant. And also, I just want to say something about Pickford, man. I think this guy gets too much shit off a lot of England fans because he's not the classy, like, no one wants to really sing about him because he's not your guy that ever got the move. No disrespect to Everton. He went there at an early age and he stayed there his whole career. But, I mean, fuck me, a performance after performance, you've got to give this guy some credit. He has been a Premier League.
I will say it till I die, I wouldn't swap him for anyone. And people say, you want to swap him for David Raya? No, I fucking want to swap him with David Raya.
So you said Danny Dyer?
I'd swap him with Danny Dyer.
Kieran Dyer and Lee Bowyer, they were on pitch tonight.
You wouldn't swap him for Alisson? No, I wouldn't.
Yeah.
He's faced so much more than Alisson's faced and come out with almost as many clean sheets, which is crazy to me. Over the past 4 years, it's insane.
He's a bit like
before that, like COVID, 2001, I would say backwards, maybe 2000 backwards. Yeah. There was errors, and everyone used to joke about it. Oh, Pickford's dropped the ball at somebody's feet, or Pickford's gone to punch it and it's fell at somebody's feet. It's not happened now.
I agree. I mean, I was critical with Pickford, but his England performances say it all. He's got big shoulders and he's got big bollocks. He owns it. I'm fair play to the guy. Like tonight's a great example. I say bats the wall.
I think fans
in theory, but it wasn't. What I'm saying is, in situational, it was backs to the wall, but the United didn't put you under that much pressure tonight. But fair play, he saved
maybe 3 really good saves in that game.
I think the thing is with Picky is that you're looking to your keeper and saying, "Are you going to get us home with a clean sheet tonight?" And he did.
And he does that.
I also think Keane, Tarkowski.
Look, that's a great show. Yeah.
Hey up, Arbeloa and Carragher.
Sounded like that one of Star Wars then. Didn't he?
Arbeloa and Carragher kicking off, but didn't slap each other.
That's not the one that I remember. Apparently there was one in 2008.
Look, football has gone soft, but I think you've also got... He's naive to the situation, knowing what the Prem is like now. Yeah. Don't do it.
It's insane though, it's just so out of character. If you'd have said...
hang on. No, it did carry on.
No, it's Alonso pushing him away. No, that is Arbeloa.
Well, he is kind of still kicking off though.
I think... Just obviously with the United, what do you two think? Obviously, you know my approach with this. We're sat here, we've not won in 3 now. This amazing run we're on. We're a late goal away from a loss at Forest, a late goal away of a loss at Spurs, and we just lost to 10-men Everton. This amazing run we're on. We had 3 games against Forest, Tottenham, and Everton. We took 2 points.
Yeah.
This is awful.
Have you seen?
Am Am I seeing this
No,
right?
it's not, Alex. This is. Sorry, what?
Have you seen the schedule United have gotten over 10 games?
But right,
I saw it on Twitter.
Yeah. But
and it was like, I'm not facing one team in like in the top.
Yeah,
top
and
10,
you know,
is
and you
it?
know
That is where they'll struggle the most.
100%.
That is where
Here's the
they'll
problem.
falter.
This is going to show Amorim up for how bad he is, because your Evertons of the world, your Forests of the world, your Tottenhams of the world. Who have we got coming up? Let's have a look. Your Palaces of the world on Sunday. Your West Ham, Wolves, Bournemouth will come to OT and beat us. Villa away. Villa and Newcastle will lose both.
And what is all these on, Alice? Right, so your opinion on them, why you struggle against teams that you really should theoretically think are beneath us. Why do you think you struggle against them? Because it's a systematic failure from the top.
No.
Because he has put in a formation that only works against teams who will try and press. So once you beat the press, you can go at the team. But now, it's a problem, because Everton will go there and we're like, we'll let you come at us, but we're going to hit you on the break and we score, and then we'll sit in, and then you're fucked.
I think.
Can I just say the main thing here is if you square up United's starting 11 to Villa's starting 11, Palace's starting 11, Newcastle's starting 11, you're getting 70% of the opposition's starting 11 in your team.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's fair.
And that shows you
Everton
however,
tonight are the better team.
What I will say to that is that's how we interpret Man United. Because if I saw Yoro and De Ligt as a back two, I might think they might be okay. If I saw Dorgu as a left back, I wouldn't be so harsh on him. If Mazraoui might be a good right back in a 4. Our interpretation, Ruben Amorim, he has a system. It highlights our weakness for every single player in the squad. So you think about it, he plays a back 5, that means wing backs. The 2 wing backs can't attack, highlights their issues. He plays a midfield 2 that can't run, they should be in a 3.
Yeah.
Liam, Ten Hag got sacked playing Bruno, Mount and Casemiro in a 3. 3 years later, Amorim's doing 2 of them in a 2.
I just want to ask you this, Alex, right?
Fucking insane.
Do you think he's getting the most protection?
Oh, no.
So you're talking about post-Fergie manager appointments. Obviously, it's been a bit of a revolving door situation. Do you think post-Fergie, this guy, for whatever reason, is getting the most leeway in terms of anybody?
Whoa. He factually is. Shout out Oliver, by the way, he's jumping off. Thank you for joining us tonight, mate. I appreciate it.
Yeah, cheers, buddy.
We'll see you on the next one. 100%. Look, Ruben Amorim is the David Blaine of football managers. He looks like him. He looks like him.
Lock himself in a box in London and fuck off.
I'll be the one throwing eggs at him. But, no, seriously, he is. Ruben Amorim is the David Blaine of football managers. He's conned this stupid fan base, this stupid board, that we have to be shit to be good. We're not going to get good. Dorgu and Mazraoui are never going to be good offensively. Casemiro and Bruno are never going to be able to run in a midfield too. And the inside 10s are not inside 10s, they're wingers. Stop it. It's scandalous. This guy, he's playing 70% of the starting 11 out of position, and the fan base are sticking up for it. They're actually lapping it up. Oh, we're building something. We're not building shit.
No.
It's fucking shit, honestly. The day he's the worst appointment.
If I was a Man United fan, I'd be looking at this and I'd be going, what positives do you take since his takeover in reign? What progress do we see?
I tell you what,
there is none in any position. I don't see he's improved anything. In fact, I see there's been a regression.
Liam touched on the fixture list, and I just want to go back to that actually, because this year we narrowly lost to Arsenal, first game of the season. I think that
was deemed as a win by Top Reds.
That was an amazing performance.
Yeah.
Then you had the Chelsea 10 men. We scrapped 2-1 win. We had Liverpool beat Liverpool away. Let's be honest, is that good of a result? Forest just went and pumped them 3-0. Do you know what I'm saying? Like these wins against these big oppositions, is that good? Look at the teams. Brentford lost. Forest drew. Everton lost.
And you look at the way they do lose as well. Brentford battered.
Burnley
battered.
Last minute pen. Last minute pen got a win. So Burnley, I hate this guy.
Obviously, we can't hear the cons on what he's
coming
coming out with.
Every manager, though, and you're going to say...
You know what? I really dislike Ten Hag.
Nah, mate, would you be... Honestly, though, looking at it from his point of view, if you have seen the reign of dominance they once had, and then you're watching this bullshit...
You know what?
It is egregious at a certain level.
I went from Moyes to bloody, Ronald Koeman, and I was annoyed.
Exactly, so it's all,
right.
in terms of, what where your club's at. So you had that situation. He's had what he's had, and it's now going to this level. You've had like a slow decline, so in a way, it's warmed you to this situation. And I think that's why some United fans will go, "No, we'll back him. We'll give him time." There is no when they say that. Any person that I've ever spoke to, it's like United fans I meet at work, and I go, "So why are you hammering him in then? What about it?" And they'll go, "Well, you can't just sack a manager after this long." And it's like, right, hang on. So that's your reason. Is that your defence? Because if there's nothing else, because personally, if I was defending a manager, I want to go, no, he's brought this guy on in this position. He's good at doing this. He's good at doing that. I've seen several improvements. If the only defence is that we don't do this as a club, you've already lost the argument.
I think the defense,
you're already there.
The main defence needs to be for United fans here to not get rid of him is the fact that who do you get? And that's the same thing with any club.
I think there's a genuine argument he's the worst manager in the Premier League. I really do. Man United, right? Bruno and Casemiro. I honestly think if they were in a midfield three,
I'd like to see him try and adapt and just see what he did if he tried to go forward.
This is what I mean. Patrick Dorgu's been here. I jump on Lenny Yoro. Lenny Yoro's in that awkward position where he's being told to jump on Dewsbury Hall. If I'm Lenny Yoro as a centre back, I'm like, I don't want to be getting touch tight with a number 10, a nimble number 10 who can change direction quicker. Lenny Yoro wants to pick up a number 9, right?
Yeah.
Lenny Yoro wants to go into a game. Vidic and Rio, right? Let's use them as an example. Do Vidic and Rio want to be picking up Drogba or Hazard? Guarantee it's Drogba because they're a centre back.
Yeah, Makalele and Hazard.
You have this is the thing. Did Stam and Ronnie Johnson want to pick up Bergkamp and Henry or Pires and Ljungberg? It's simple maths. What Amorim wants is he wants Shaw and Yoro to jump on Dewsbury Hall. Okay, you might say Dewsbury Hall is not Kaka.
I'm not sure he does because he's got
He does?
Casemiro and Bruno in the centre.
But
Surely it's Casemiro's is a defensive midfielder's job to do that.
But if you think no, Casemiro's playing in a 2 though. Don't forget.
Yeah, but surely it's his job to be the defensive part of that too.
You're thinking of Casemiro as the base of a 3.
I'm not. Even in a 2, in a 2 you have a defensive.
But if you drop Casemiro as a DM, a typical DM, right?
Not a typical DM. No.
You get space either side of Cass, because Bruno's fucking. Bruno's his partner.
I get it that with Bruno as your partner, it's not easy.
It's shit. Honestly, it's dreadful.
It's like me and Steve. I try and get Steve to be my defensive. I get Steve to be my Casemiro to me being Bruno.
Are you in midfield 2?
Yeah. Against midfield 3.
Who was your midfield 3 tonight? I know Gay got sent off. Gay and who were the other 2? Was Garner in centre mid?
Garner and Dewsbury Hall had to drop back into a 2.
Okay, so Gay got.
So it was Dewsbury Hall and Garner as a 2. Again.
So Gay got sent off, right? The goal came. Your other midfielder, Garner, played a simple 10-yard pass to Dewsbury Hall, straight through the middle of Casemiro and Bruno. No one was sitting. You know why they're not sitting? Because Keenan Scholes did everything up and down. You're in a 2. Carrick, Hargreaves, and Scholes, you have a sitter. You have a base. It's dog shit. It's fucking dog shit, man.
Yeah, but
I mean, what do you think? Do you think we should just sack him? Like, what from an opposition?
No, I genuinely think he should accept that he it's not working and change his formation because he needs to realise that he's got to be on the way out, hasn't he?
Well, that's the worry.
He's got to be. I know. We thought this 6 months ago.
Yeah.
And we thought, well, surely he'll change something.
Yeah, but like I said, he's conned him.
And he's not, and he's just going to carry on doing it.
Yeah.
But I'd love to see it if he did try it, and just try and see what other players did.
I think
in a traditional 4-2-3-1.
I think it's got to the point now where he's scared to change it in case it's better.
Yeah, and he looks like a shit manager.
If Amorim, so we've got Palace.
I love you walking in.
Oh, you get some drinks. You get some drinks. I'm sorry. You get some drinks. If Amorim, so we got Palace on Sunday. If Amorim changes it for Palace.
You've got me fucking drama tonight.
Well, it's
if Amorim changes it
for that win.
If Amorim changes it for Palace on Sunday, and we get a good result, and Dorgu's good at left back, Yoro
falls into place.
Bruno as a 10, Casemiro and Mainu make a good midfield. How's he going to come out in the press and go, well, I'm going back to the dog shit we've seen tonight?
Well, he wouldn't, would he?
What?
That would work then. To be clear with that.
Answer me this, right? Out of what you've seen, you watch obviously every single United game, or most of them. Oh, you've seen it tonight. Amorim's 3-4-3. Who does it benefit? Who is getting the most out of this system?
Mbeumo and Cunha. But
Are they though?
Yeah.
I mean, Mbeumo is
but it's a detriment to the team because, like I said earlier, you want your most creative things to be your best players, which your creative things is your width. Your width is currently Dorgu and Mazraoui.
Yeah, the drops.
Dorgu and Mazraoui as your width is the worst in the league. Ish. I don't know. You could probably tell me something that's not. But
Well, no, of course they're going to be the worst.
I don't know. Who are Wolves wing backs or full backs?
Are they that? Are they?
Wingers,
Well,
wingers even should I say? Because I'm saying the attacking players on the wing.
The Guinness has been sunk. That's the update.
they out the freezer.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God! I meant to tell you that.
Well, there's another one in there, so sing that quick, huh?
Okay.
What have we been talking about?
I'm just talking
Funnily
about
enough, we were saying United were shit.
who.
Well, funnily enough, I've got a lot to say about that situation.
Let's go through the whole team. Who does it benefit? Who does Amorim's 3-4-3 benefit?
Yeah. You didn't hear what I said. So who do you think that benefits your team?
For example,
no one. Who does it? Who gets the better?
For example, if I look at, say, let's pick a great side. Let's just pick.
No. You don't influence it. See what he says. See if it's what I'm saying.
Who benefits from Amorim's system? Is that what you're asking me?
Yeah.
Well, what I've already said, which is why I think the demise of Man United is under him. I think it's the shit wing backs, the failed wingers of the world that only benefit.
No, it's not benefiting them, is it? Because
it's benefiting them in terms of the positions and the amount of game time they're getting because he's going to persist with this system.
Oh, you're looking at it different to me.
As a
who's
club,
who's it getting the best?
Oh, you're meaning right? Okay, nobody. If I'm being honest,
that's what I said.
I think Mbeumo's better on the right.
Yeah, I don't think it is. I think
he doesn't have to be a defensive winger.
Mbeumo has been a standout player in a very, very poor side.
Yeah.
I think doesn't Mbeumo shine further? And this is what I said when people were laughing at me, and I said, Mbeumo, if he comes to City, he's one of our better players. Well, he would have been.
I think that.
So I don't get it. Honestly, the answer to the question is nobody, and especially nobody in this current squad.
Let's go through it, right. Let's obviously ignore Le Mans, right. Let's start with the back five that started today. Mazraoui, right wing back, shocking. Is Mazraoui right? Let's go through.
Mazraoui is like a bit of a Zabaleta, but a very shit version.
Wan-Bissaka, good defensively.
Wes Brown, kind of, will
do
a job.
Cross, but yeah, fair enough, right? Okay, you go with it and you go, right. Mazraoui doesn't suit Mazraoui. Yoro does not suit Yoro, although we don't know the ceiling of Yoro. De Ligt as a centre back, a bit back three, I guess you could say yes. Luke Shaw, left centre back, doesn't suit him. Dorgu, left wing back, does not suit him. Midfield 2, Casemiro, does not suit him, being in a 2. Bruno Fernandes, a number 10 in a midfield 2, does not suit him. Amad Diallo was playing left number 10 tonight, doesn't suit him. Xerxes not a footballer, does not suit him being on the pitch.
So, with the lead up to what you asked me when I walked in the room and you said, who is it made better? Then you look at this squad, right? So your standout performers, and did I not say this to you, bro? When I said, you are taking Amad, one of your standout performers from the year before. Take my opinion out of the thing. No, do I believe he could ever be a Premier League winger? No, I don't. But he was one of your standout performers, right? So fair play to it. Now, what Amorim did was he went, what you're going to be next year is you're going to be a wing back. You're going to be playing second fiddle to the guy I'm signing.
But tonight he played left number 10.
It's so mixed up, bro. It's like 1 minute he's playing there, and do you know what happens? It's half to half.
Yeah.
Because you know what happens?
Well, he finished at right wing back.
When you're playing shit, which is most of the time, Amorim rips up the fucking rule book. So this bullshit that he is, he's still stuck in this thing that he wants this like system to work. I tell you what, as soon as it's going bad, everyone's everywhere.
It's just like the
Maguire's up top.
Fucking
Amad's not in the position he started in because he's now on the wing. And Buemo's gone central. It's a mess. It is an absolute mess.
So true.
I don't see any Man United fan. Look, I'm a City fan, so I am almost a bit stuck in the mud because we've not been in this managerial debate for a long time.
obviously,
So I have been a bit like, you know, it is what it is. We have Pep and he has credit in the bank. It doesn't really matter what he does.
Of course he is.
In terms of what Amorim is doing, he comes in as a fresh coach. He lowered the bar to an all-time low. And the Man United fans went, well, if we get mid-table, it's an improvement. I disagree. I disagree because what would be an improvement? I think you've got to judge him off the coach before him. You hated Ten Hag.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, Ten Hag was doing a bit.
Ten Hag won the FA Cup. You know, sorry about that. He won the FA Cup. He came 8th. Everyone, me included, said, sack him. Not good enough.
Yeah.
Now, we're 10th. This has been the revolution.
And what was that based on, Alex? Why did you say that?
Because he couldn't set a team up. He detonated.
Standards.
Well, yeah.
Standards, right?
Yeah.
Because standards that were set in place a long time ago.
8th is unacceptable at United.
Yeah. And you held him accountable, which is rightly so.
Yeah.
Now, why is this dickhead immune to any sort of criticism just because it's not the Man United way? It is the Man United way. It's been a revolving door. The guy who dominated you tonight, David Moyes, he was gone.
Gone when we were 6th.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Which really, could he have had more time?
Yeah.
Did he deserve more time? Well, I'll tell you what, based on what I've seen from Amorim and the dickheads that fucking back him, he should have had more time.
Yeah. He's, like I said, he's the David Blaine of football managers. He's conned everyone into thinking United have to be this shit.
Do you know what I think? Do you know where
United have a worse squad than Sunderland? Sunderland are 7th.
Do you know where I think
It's
this comes from?
bollocks.
Do you know where I think this comes from? And I know a load of old. I'll be being called a mug again or whatever. But this comes from this situation of Arteta, and I think we're in this woke version of football where it's like, with a young manager, stylish, he comes in, we give him time and it came goes. No, you give him $1 billion. And he's only just about maybe going to crawl over the line.
Okay.
Now, I think United, I've heard this a lot, bro.
Right.
On Sky Sports and the pundits, and they go, look what Arsenal did with Arteta, and it's paying dividends. Now, is it, or has it? No, it's not yet.
But Arteta, right, okay, so Arteta is the one manager who worked through the shit and has created what we think is a title-winning team. It's the same principle
With
as
$1 billion.
Yes, he has spent, but what I'm saying is, Arteta, you cannot go right. You could apply the same principle. What the fuck? You could apply the same principle to any manager in history.
Yeah.
So Arteta had a slow start. Well, everyone gets a slow start then.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you know what I mean? Like that's the same. It's the same point as your. Right. Think of a slow burning player who develops later on in life. Kaká. Mahrez. It came from the French league to Leicester, won a Premier League title. Kante came out of nowhere. You could not go and say, well, Savinho's crap, but Mahrez randomly became world class at 23. If you applied that logic, your Januzajs of the world, get Obertans, Bebes.
Alex, it's the exact same thing as the people like you've roasted that go, Højlund and Zlatan Ibrahimovic get a comparison because at the same age he has somehow more goals or whatever bullshit you want to create.
Do not compare.
No, I'm not.
The best striker in the world.
Lad, I'm not doing it. I'm saying this is what Instagram comments says.
Yeah,
I'm saying how ridiculous it actually is. But these people do this. But I'm saying, you missed the conversation, but we were talking about how managers, and I think it's become this woke era of like, I've got Arsenal a few times, hence I'm being called a mug a lot. But I've said, I think I've heard it on Sky Sports a lot, and they're going on about Arteta, and it's like the young, stylish manager. They give him time. Look now, Arsenal are reaping the rewards, and I think United are falling victim to this attitude of like, let's keep him. It'll come good. With what evidence? In fairness to Arteta, there actually was signs of improvement.
Right, no.
He did win an FA Cup straight away. That season when they had freedom, they were really good.
He sold their 3 best players.
Arteta then dropped his bollocks a little bit in the big games, and he did lose out to City. But to be fair, this year, he is probably going to get it over the line.
Did Arteta ever come 10th or lower? No, he was 8th, 6th.
He was
5th.
close, but yeah, no, I get it. There was always steady. It was, in a way, steady. He ripped it up a little bit.
Okay,
Aubameyang went, Pepe went. He did rip it up a little bit. Lacazette went out the window.
Let's use Jamie Vardy as an example, right? Jamie Vardy did nothing in the non-league era, worked his way up the pyramid, won a league title as a top scorer in the Premier League. if you apply that logic, you could say any player under the age of 25 could have the same trajectory as Vardy. Vardy is a 1 in a million career.
Yeah.
You could pick anyone from Leyton Orient, Barnet, Bury, Bolton, and you could go, well, look at Jamie Vardy.
And they're on pip by the time
Exactly.
they're 35.
So the point I'm saying with Amorim, you could pick Arteta. What about the million of other coaches who never created a title-winning side?
That's exactly my point I was making. You're picking the one example, but not the billion that failed in the same trajectory.
Of course.
It's so dumb and so naive of people to think you can use this one example to support your argument. You need to look at the evidence on the field. Is Amorim giving you any confidence in these situations?
Did Arteta ever line Arsenal up with players in every position where you go, what's he doing there? What's he doing there? No, he had Kolasinac and Koscielny at centre-back. But that's what he had.
Yeah.
Ruben Amorim is playing Patrick Dorgu where we had Ryan Giggs. It's indefensible.
I think
it's
unfortunately
indefensible, man.
It's all going to keep boiling down to this 5 at the back, innit? And I don't think it'll ever
Because
work.
rightly so. He just said Everton fans ousted Dyche because of it.
No, he didn't do it all the time, but when he did, it just doesn't work.
Not even Dyche didn't do it all the time. We do.
No, it's because the players don't know what they're doing more than anything. Everybody is akin to a 4-4-2, and that's how it works. But it's quite easy to drop another striker in and play a 4-5-1, which is what everybody does.
Yeah.
But when you start to bring
your
wingers out of the game, no more wingers. Oh, you're a defender.
Yeah.
Do you want to fancy being the attacking player in our team, which is just...
Yeah.
But you've also got to defend everything as well and just be
that
an engine, not stop all game. No, I don't. Nobody wants to play that role of a left wing back or a right wing back. Nobody goes and says, "Oh, I want to be a left wing back." Yeah. No one does it. No one really says left back or right back, but you end up with them. You're attacking wingers, you get them because they don't want to defend. You don't want to be that left wing back, right wing back. No, it's just a stupid formation.
Do you think as well, like with the inside? I know I've lumped on Yoro a lot, and honestly, I don't know what his ceiling is, right? But do you think it's hard for those interior centre backs? Am I picking up? So like we used the example before where it's your back four. So tonight, who was it? Keenan, Tarks. You're walking down the tunnel, Xerxes number 9. That's who we're picking up. Yoro, in fairness to Yoro, am I picking up Barry? Am I picking up Dewsbury Hall? Am I picking up Grealish? I guarantee Yoro, in a 20-minute span, he will be expected to pick up all 3 of them. I know he did a bad job on the goal. I'm not defending Yoro.
So do you think there's a confusion aspect?
Of course there is. Because if you're Delict picks up Barry. That's fine. Shaw and Yoro, they'll go through phases of games where it's like, am I picking up Ndai or am I picking up Barry?
Or am I the pressing wing back?
Yes, whereas if you go to let's just pick a great team, United of old, the Fergie's team, were Vidic and Rio ever thinking, am I picking up Villa and Pedro? No. We're picking up Messi. Not saying that's easy, but it says, am I picking up Drogba or am I picking up Joe Cole and Roberts? 100%. Accompanying Laporte worrying about Mane and Salah. No, they're not. They're worrying about Firmino. It's simple maths. Yoro tonight, in fairness to the guy, Yoro stood there going, am I picking up Grealish? Am I picking up Dewsbury Hall? I'm picking up Barry. It's continuous. This system is shite.
But it's silly though, because it shouldn't. This system is built to stop what you're saying happening. Because Yoro, Shaw, and Delit today.
So you tell me how it should work then.
Them 3 had one job, and that is stop Barry getting the ball, which is ridiculous because he's shit. But
so who's picking up the rest?
That's the job. So that's 3v1. You should be able to do it.
But that's not good, Liam.
Grealish versus Mazraoui on that wing. Dorgu versus Ndai on that wing.
So we've got a 5 versus 3 then. That's not good for me. I'm thinking this way.
Stop a second. So then, in case who's on the left, Dorgu loses Ndai,
right?
Shaw can pull it in and leave a 2v1 with Barry and Yoro and Delit.
Okay.
And Shaw goes and joins that as a double up on that wing.
Okay.
Or opposite wing, exactly the same. Yoro goes out and helps against Grealish. Then you've got Dewsbury Hall. Before Ghana got sent off, Dewsbury Hall, he is Casemiro's job. I know you're saying it's a 2, but Casemiro's the defensive player out of him and Bruno. Casemiro is Dewsbury Hall. Bruno is just let the 2 players, Ghana and Ghana, have the ball and just shadow him.
I'll tell you 1,000,000%. Casemiro and Bruno.
It should work.
Casemiro and Bruno are told to push on. Okay,
even if they did, it's still they still got the man over on it.
No,
makes
we've
sense.
not. We've actually exposed.
Yeah.
You said it perfectly. You said Shaw, Yoro, and Delic pick up Barry.
Yeah.
Well, I'm thinking the spare guys here now. I've got a 3v1 against a shit striker.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at Dewsbury Hall scored. Okay, you're saying that Casemiro should have been Dewsbury Hall. If Casemiro's on Dewsbury Hall, I've got Gay and Garner open.
Sitting back, they're the sitting players.
I know they are. But that's
so you've just got Bruno stopping them two trying to give it to Dewsbury Hall in an attacking position.
It's creating a swamp, but the swamp you create is players in positions that can't really produce anything in them positions. So therefore, you don't benefit anything in offensive areas. And then not only that, your players are out of position, so your Dorgu is too high, or whoever you play on the other side is too high. Everton can get in behind. And this is where I see the main problem is. United actually, how many times did we see today? Bro, how many times did we see it and we were like, oh my god, it's a 3-on-2, 3-on-3.
Yeah.
You actually, that's why I agree with what you said, the exact opposite of what this system is designed to create. It can do it, but Inter Milan and teams like that, they can get it right. A Perisic and players like that.
I'm not saying with these players.
Not these shit players that are
being... With the right players, this formation
does
nullify the formation
how hard
that
is
we
it
do.
to find the players that would actually execute this in a fashion that could be...
What's this?
It's to me, it's 1 in a million. I think it's gone. The days of your Victor Moses, you could win a league with him at fullback, or your whoever else at the other fullback, or your Marcos Alonso.
Yeah.
I think them days are gone because I think the midfielders now, I don't think we've gone too physical. That's why City have took a drop. Teams come to City now and they're like, we can play a robot. Yeah, we can play Tottenham, and they're like, well, Pape Sarr and all this, and they'll outnumber us.
Put yourself in one of those two left, the interior centre backs role, right? And tonight's a fantastic example, but especially because 10 men as well, where it's like, okay, Barry, Delic picks up Barry, right? There's no ifs, buts, maybes. When Vidic and Rio are coming up against Chelsea, it's one of you pick Drogba up, I'll be the spare. And if I pick up Drogba, you're the spare. Simple maths. Everett will take, who were their wingers? Malouda and Joe Cole on the other side, right? That's who I'll pick up. With this system, Lenny Yoro's like, he's got Barry. Am I going to Grealish or am I going to Dewsbury Hall? And I don't want neither. Does it? You think about centre backs, right?
Yeah, but that's not
great.
It should be.
Give me a great centre. Other than Maldini, think of a normal centre back.
Michael Keane.
Does Michael? No, that's a good example. Does Michael Keane want to be picking up Mbeumo, or does he want to be picking up Xerxes? I know the answer to that.
Well, Xerxes,
yeah.
I'm just watching Roberto Martinez doing another madness on the screen.
Yeah.
Cancelo's in the 8.
2-3-4.
Leao is further forward than Ramos, the 9.
But that's the.
I don't even know. I can't actually tell you this formation that's on the screen.
If I remember when Guardiola said Mane and Salah.
There's not enough players.
Mane, Salah.
Piss someone off. He's standing in the fucking right back.
Mane, Salah, and Firmino worry him. Pep said that, didn't he? Going back 4 years.
Yeah, he said the scary. Yeah.
He said the scary, right? But I guarantee he never thought Laporte and Stones would be picking up fucking Salah and Mane. He knew. I'm worried because I've got Zinchenko on Salah, and I agree with him, by the way. And I also know he's worried because Walker's on Mane. So you have those things. There's never a confusion. John Stones ain't going out to Anfield going, am I picking up Mane? Yeah. No. Lenny Yoro is. Lenny Yoro's going out tonight. Am I picking up him?
Yeah, I do, honestly, United players are shit, but there is a direct confusion with them. Because how can one half, you're the pressing wing back or whatever, you're dominating possession and that's the idea. I mean, he had this idea, obviously, Amorim, when he decided to go and get Mbeumo, and he goes, right, well, Ahmad is now the wing back, so you're dominating possession. Because otherwise, you don't sell that to Ahmad. Because if Ahmad's a flat right back, he fucking leaves.
Of course.
And I don't blame him. Because he was his standout performer, he should go. But he obviously idealised this situation. He's going, oh, well, no, you're going to be on the opposition box, they're penned in. What happens when that doesn't take place? And actually, you're against the run of play, which happens so much of the time, because you're not good enough. Your midfield is weak.
Let's go through the starting 11. Who's out of position? Mazraoui. out of position, not a right wing back. Yoro, not in a back three. Luke Shaw, not a left back at centre back. Dorgu, not a left wing back. Bruno, not a centre mid. Casemiro plays in a 3. Ahmad, not a left number 10.
I think Dorgu is a left wing back, because I don't think you can do anything else.
Dorgu's a left back. He's an average left back.
Where did he sign him from? I don't know anything about him.
Like some Belgian
Udinese?
team, right?
No, it was that fucking league again. Serie A.
It's Serie A. So
We were shot so well after it at Hoyland. Let's go back there.
Yeah.
God, we've had food poisoning from Asda. Let's go back to
A
Asda.
lot of
Fuck me. It's bollock. Oh, and Xerxes as well. He gave me the shites. Let's go back.
The first time was so nice. We got to do it twice.
Xerxes and Hoyland nearly shit my lungs out. And oh, let's go back for Dorgu. I hate it. I hate this system. We're going out and getting some food. I'm starving. Who's doing food now? Indian.
Yeah, God knows. I think we've cooked them enough, haven't we?
Thank you for listening. Are we on 700 subs? I didn't even think.
We're still
better
short.
off.
I
If
think
we've
we're
not-
still short, bro, but we'll get there.
We'll see you very soon.